Welcome to the Short Film Podcast, where we dive deep into the world of film, from short films to cinematic masterpieces. I'm James, your host and producer for the Short Film Showcase, and today's episode is a special one. It's our first episode of the show, and that makes it special because it's also Oscar weekend. That's right, we're talking all about the history of the Academy Awards from its humble beginnings to its evolution into Hollywood's most prestigious night. Let's get started. We'll begin segment one with the birth of the Oscars. The Academy Awards, or the Oscars, were first held on May 16, 1929, at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. Unlike today's massive televised event, this first ceremony was a private dinner with about 270 guests. The winners had already been announced 3 months earlier, so there were no surprises. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences was founded in 1927 with the goal of advancing the film industry and recognizing excellence in filmmaking. Back then, the awards had categories like Best Unique and Artistic Picture, alongside Best Picture, but this was later refined into a single category. Over the decades, the Oscars have changed dramatically. The ceremony was first broadcast on radio in 1930 and made its TV debut in 1953, bringing Hollywood glamour to audiences everywhere. More categories were added, such as Best Animated Feature in 2001, reflecting the growth of the industry. But with growth also came controversy, from snubs and surprise wins to conversations about diversity and representation in the industry. The Academy Awards have given us some truly unforgettable moments. In 1973, Marlon Brando refused his Oscar for The Godfather to protest Hollywood's treatment of Native Americans. In 2017, the infamous La La Land Moonlight mix-up became one of the most shocking moments in Oscar history. And who could forget Bong Joon-ho's history-making win in 2020, when Parasite became the first non-English language film to win Best Picture. The Oscars have always been a place where history is made. With streaming services producing award-winning films, the Oscars have had to evolve. Films like Roma, The Irishman, and Nomadland have shown that streaming platforms are now serious contenders. And let's not forget the ongoing discussions about the relevance of the Oscars. Are they still the definitive marker of film excellence? Or is the industry shifting toward new ways of recognizing great storytelling? This year's Oscars are shaping up to be another exciting event. We've got powerhouse performances, innovative storytelling, and some heated competition. Who do you think will take home Best Picture, and what changes do you want to see in the future of the Academy Awards? Let me know your thoughts. Before we wrap up, let's dive into some fun Oscar trivia. Did you know that Walt Disney holds the record for the most Oscars won by an individual, with a total of 22 competitive wins? Or that the longest acceptance speech in Oscar history was given by Greer Garson in 1943 and reportedly lasted for over 5 minutes? Also, the shortest Oscar ceremony ever lasted only 15 minutes. The Academy Awards are full of interesting stories and facts that add to the mystique of Hollywood's biggest night. That's a wrap on today's episode. The Academy Awards have come a long way, and no matter how they evolve, one thing remains the same: the love of cinema. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and join me next time as we continue exploring the world of film. Enjoy the Oscars, and until then, keep watching, keep listening, keep creating, and keep celebrating movies. Thanks for listening.
My life, and it just ain't right. So I